Thank you for joining me. It's Tracy HD, and we're here to do our February 2015 monthly tarot for Taurus. And we're using the Crystal Visions Tarot by Jennifer Galasso. And as I shuffle the deck, I ask that all light beings, angels, and God please deliver the message I need to relay. And pull a card for the beginning of February. Okay, and then we also pull another card for the middle of February. And we pull our last card for the end of the month to see how things are going to wrap up for February 2015. Okay, and these are beautiful cards. I can't say enough about them. If you're interested in these cards, you could actually see them in my review of the Crystal Visions Tarot on this website. So we start out the month, Taurus, with the Five of Wands. And there's lions and there's men. They have their weapons drawn. These two lions have thrown down their weapons. There's literally 5 wands. This is a very, very aggressive card for you to receive in the beginning of the month. Now, with your Taurus nature, being very strong-willed. When I think of a lion, I think of someone who's very strong, a strong person, strong emotionally, physically. And when you get the 5 of Wands in this reading, this is a card of competition and conflict. I mean, as you can see here, they're not having a quiet conversation. There's some type of conflict going on in the beginning of the month. It could represent some type of a delay. Maybe you're waiting for an answer on something or someone to make a decision. So expect delays and possible even arguments or quarreling in the very beginning of this month. Basically, none of them are seriously hurt in this card. It looks like, their order, the 3 of these men who are carrying these wands are just looking to intimidate the animals. The animals are the ones that are showing their teeth. But they're not, they're not knocked out and down for the count. So basically, this is a very feisty card. So be looking out, Taurus, in the beginning of the month for something that may lead to an argument, something that may be delayed or, a disagreement of some type. But then as we get towards the middle of the month, we have the Emperor. And the Emperor is a very, very serious-looking man. This Emperor looks like he's standing his ground. When the Emperor appears in your life, he's very authoritative. He's considered the ultimate guardian. He's holding a staff in his hand. There he is, standing there, strong. He's not sitting down. He's standing straight and tall. He has an orb in his other hand, in his left hand here, if you could see in the center of the card. And that represents the world, that orb. That's what that stands for. And then, of course, he has this eagle flying overhead, and he also has an orb. So that right there, that eagle is a sign of dominance. And he's flying up ahead. He's up top of this card. He's looking down on everything that's going on. He's dominant. If something's above you, it's very domineering. Somebody looking down on you is being very dominant over you. Basically, this symbol here shows a man who's very assured. He's very intelligent. This man could be someone who you know, who may enter your life in the middle of the month. Maybe this man was someone here that you were having an argument with, or this could be you. I mean, the Emperor could possibly, represent you as well. This person is standing very sure-footed. He protects his domain. He protects his house. He protects his business. No one is going to get past him. He may be only one person standing alone. We're over here, we have 5, 3 men and 2 lions. I mean, we have a whole army here. This man doesn't need an army. He stands alone. And he's very, very intimidating, standing there with that, with that look on his face. He's focused. He's staring straight at you. He's not looking away. He's not, doubting himself. He is standing firm. So whatever took place in the beginning of the month that might not have been to your liking, in the middle of the month, you're going to stand firm. You're not going to let this argument or whatever battle was going on in the beginning of the month change you. And that's definitely like Taurus. I've known a lot of Taurians in my life, and they do stand their ground. They're the sign of the bull. They're strong. They're even the people I know that are Taurus, even their stature is like a bull. They're dominant. That's one thing I could say about their personality, and I really respect that. They stand up for what they believe in, and usually they're right. I hate to tell them, but they're usually right on things. But then we get to the end of the month, and of course, the end of the month, we have this beautiful woman. She's sitting there. It's the Nine of Cups, beautiful lotus flowers, water, cups, water signifying emotion. And my favorite, the moon. The moon definitely signifies emotional. But she has her eyes closed. Looks like she's meditating. It's in the evening. The sun is down. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful picture. She has long, blonde, flowing hair, flowers in it. Up here also it reminds me of like a wisteria maybe coming down, wisteria type of tree. We have surrounding her the 9 cups, 3 over here, 2 here, and 4 across the top. And she's basically just relaxing. She's taking it easy. At the end of the month, with this 9 of Cups showing up, it looks like things are going to simmer down. When I think of the 9 of Cups, you've achieved your goal. And, she's in a dreamlike state, which means dreams could come true. So if you stood up to these people, whoever was trying to cause arguments or any kind of strife, and you stood up to them and you stood your ground, you're going to reach your dream. You're going to reach your dream. You're going to feel at peace because you did what you felt in your heart you had to do. And basically you saw it through. Whatever it was in the middle of the month, you took the necessary action, standing alone, regardless of whether anybody was going to be by your side to help you through this. You did what you needed to do because you're strong enough of a person, you're dominant enough of a person that you can make things happen on your own. And I would say at the very end of the month, you're going to get the exact outcome that you desired because you stood up for what you believed in. You didn't let anybody sway you or attack you. You were standing assuredly. You took your action, and success is going to be yours. Successful, very successful ending to the month for you, Taurus. So keep standing strong like you always do. I appreciate that in your personality. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back with more monthly scopes.